Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Good morning, children. Asshole Consulting, it never ends. Because I, the world's only professional asshole, have a monopoly on being an asshole. Spewing truth. Across the fruited plain and internationally. Hello, Aaron. Would you consider a Clarey Test on Elliot Rodger? Not only will I consider it, I will do it if you paid me, which you did. He is a 22-year-old person who went on a shooting, driving, stabbing spree in Isla Vista, California in 2004, killing 6 people, most of which were male, and everybody says that he was a woman here. He did hate women, but ironically, men died more, and then they used it, women are oppressed. He wrote a manifesto and made videos talking about his hatred for other men who had women. His goal on the date of the event was to enter a sorority and kill multiple girls at the local university. Elliot's dad was a Hollywood director-producer, so right there we know of the Clarey Test. He came from wealth, and the family was well off with money. Elliot drove around in a BMW and dressed nicely. Can you Google? I know who he is. Was he a dude bro douche? No, I don't think he was. He had the money for it, but he didn't have the attitude. He did not have the confidence. He could never find a girlfriend. Yeah, see, dude bros get girls. I don't know if you guys ever saw the Family Guy episode where Brian, I think he has like a brain tumor or something, the dog, and it lowers IQ to like 105. And he's just like, yeah, hey, what does man do? And he's getting all these girls and having all this fun because he's not this freakishly intelligent dog anymore. And he's like, I don't want to go back to being smart. I like this. And it's kind of true. I mean, you have to have the money or be willing to borrow the money to put up this facade that you have money. And then you can't be too smart and you can't be too dumb. And you're in that sweet spot, that zone. That chicks just like it. They just like that kind of... And then you have to be arrogant and cocky. You have to think you're really cool, like you're a dude, bro. You wear sunglasses indoors or at night. And anyone slightly more intelligent realize how dumb that is. But the masses, he's wearing sunglasses at night. Oh, wow, it must be really cool. The same people who worship sports think that's cool. So, as he gave off the creepy vibe. Yeah, he definitely did. This is your typical loser went crazy. Please do a test, sir. All the best, $25 if you agree. All right, well, let's take a look at Elliot Rodger. We know he came from wealth. It's almost pointless to do a Clarey Test on him because it's to test whether he would make a good public servant, whether a person would be a good statesman or politician. And obviously not when you're killing people. Same thing with the Unabomber. It's like not even the exact same, but he's crazy. It's like, we could do a Clarey Test on him if you want, but the answer is no when you want to mass murder people. Elliot Rodger Manifesto. This is probably very short. How long is it? The Elliot Manifesto of Elliot Rodger. There was a day, and you millennials will remember this, there was a day you could look something up on the internet and it'd be the #1 hit. Now everyone throws their advertising on it and it takes an hour and a half just to find the damn thing. All right, let's just go. Oh, here it is, the Elliot Rodger Manifesto. How many pages? Wow. All right, maybe it is a little bit more. 141? I'm not going to read this. Wow, you want to talk about ramblings. I'm not going to. The Unabomber was a math doctorate. I'm not going to read through that. Well, let's just go to Elliot Rodger and take a look at him. The problem is he went to jail so young that, it's what's he doing now? He's serving time. Wait, is he dead? Police found him dead in the car, self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Okay, so he's dead. All right, let's just do the background. On May 23rd, 2014, in Isla Vista, California, 22-year-old Elliot Rodger killed 6 people and injured 14 others near the campus of the University of California, Santa Barbara. before killing himself inside his vehicle. The attack began when Rodger stabbed 3 men to death at his apartment. So there's 3 guys. Remember, it was all, oh my God. Like, guys we're like collateral damage. Like, there's this defense buffer. But by this time, this guy was reaching out to kill anyone. Afterwards, he drove to a sorority house and shot 3 male students outside, killing 2. He drove past a nearby dental lane and shot to death a male student who was inside. He began to speed through Isla Vista, shooting and wounding several pedestrians and striking several others with his car. Okay, so he's just random at this time. Rodger exchanged gunfire with police twice during the attack, receiving a non-fatal gunshot to the hip. The rampage ended when his car crashed into a parked vehicle and came to a stop. Police found him dead in the car with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, he's gone now. I don't think his parents really missed him either. I really don't. When you have parents this disinterested in raising their own children, of which I say it's at least half. Half the American parents, married or not, nuclear family or not, white picket fence or not, June Award Cleaver or not, half the parents in this country don't care about their kids. They really don't. They either care about their kids and the fact that they had one because they wanted to have one, it was a very selfish act, or they had the kid and it didn't turn out the way they wanted. Not the kid's personality, but parenting was not the utopia they thought it was going to be, and then they just kind of let the kid go and like, off the car. They just throw money at it. Before driving to the sorority house, Rodger uploaded a video called Elliot Rodger's Retribution. You will know me. In which he outlined details of his upcoming attack and his motives. He explained that he wanted to punish women for rejecting him. Then why did you kill guys? After a while, he just randomly shooting and killing people. And that he envied sexually active men and wanted to punish them for being sexually active. Want to talk about somebody who's ego and evil. That's evil right there. Just jealousy. Rank jealousy. I think greed and jealousy have to be the biggest sins. The purest form of evil. Why can't you... envy in a good way, like I'd like to become that person. How do I, I envy, who do I envy? I envy, who do I envy? I envy Bill Gates because of his money, but it's not, I don't hate him. I'm like, I like those billions of dollars. I'm not going to work that hard to get them. I'm not throwing my life away, but I envy that. Or who do I really, Ed Lattimore's another guy I really look up to. I mean, man, look at that. Everything he's done, his physique and stamina. I'm not going to go to the gym that much, though, and I'm not going to get beaten up in the ring like that. But I've never, it's a good envy. Like, oh, well, this guy, people are having sex, I'm not. Conclusion, kill other people. After uploading the video, Rodger emailed a lengthy autobiographical manuscript to some of his acquaintances, his therapists, and several family members. This is BS. None of this happened because he was going to a therapist, right? And therapists solve problems, right? Psychology, the psychological profession is a professional profession. It's a real science, right? They should have seen this coming. We know this never happened because we all know psychologists. Remember Christine Blasey Ford, the gal that accused Brett Kavanaugh? She is a psychologist. She studied psychology. And that's such a real field. There's no way this could have happened. His therapist would have stopped it, right? Fucking frauds. The document titled My Twisted World, the story of Elliot Rodger, ego and arrogance right there. Dude, you don't write stories about yourself. You just don't. Because you've got nothing. There's so much more interesting shit in the world, and you should be bored with yourself by now. If you're like 10, you should be pretty bored with yourself. The least interesting thing in your life should be you because you know it. You live it every freaking day. You should be going out and looking for other things. That's why I didn't like Obama right off the bat because here he is, 30-some years old. I'm me, I'm gonna write books about me. Don't trust that guy. Anyone does a biography, or autobiography, I should say, you don't trust those guys. Unless people are like pounding down your doors and you're Teddy Roosevelt and you're 80 years old. All right, I'll tell you what happened. Give me a lot of money. Hey, think about how you're again. My Awesome World, the story of Aaron Clarey. Well, who writes about themselves? This is he described his childhood family conflicts, frustration over not being able to find a girlfriend, his hatred of women, his contempt for couples, His disgust for interracial couples and his plan. Wasn't his parents interracial? Isn't he the byproduct of interracial? I thought his mom was like Asian or something. I could be wrong. Plans for what he described as retribution. All right. Early life. Early life. What is it? 22-year-old. His early life 0 to 5. Born in London, England. Oh, sorry, Charles. And moved to the United States with his parents when he was 5 years old. He was raised in Los Angeles. His father is a British filmmaker. Hunger Games, oh my god. His mother is Lee Chin Rodger, a Malaysian research assistant of the film company. Yeah, okay. Younger sister born before his parents divorced. Oh, divorce. Divorce has such great outcomes. After his father remarried, he and his second wife, Sumayaka Akubon, a Moroccan actress, had a son together. Elliot Rodger's paternal grandparents was a Folger's George Rodger. Oh yeah, he comes from wealth. He attended high school. I'm just trying to figure out what he majored in. He dropped out of classes, no longer taking any classes. Rodger had seen multiple therapists since he was 8 years old. Wow. I'm going to assume the kid came from wealth, majored in stupid crap, has no real working experience. And what's he doing now? He's dead. He never had a chance to go do something out of that, so I'm wondering, if you're that young and go straight to college, should you have had some kind of childhood job like baby? I think you should. If we're going to do an adjusted Elliot Rodger's Clarey Test, you should have sold a lemonade. You should have, shoveled driveways or raked people's yards or babysat or something. You should scratch up your money somehow. He did none of this. So he has no private sector working experience. What's he doing now? He's dead, which we can't award him a point for. So he gets a 3. He drove a BW 328i coupe. What's that look like? Oh yeah, that's a douchebag car. That's a mommy and daddy wouldn't give me a 5 Series, so I get a 3 Series. Never buy Beamers, guys. Never buy German cars. Don't buy German cars. They're very well engineered, but when they break down, you have to get special tools made by special Germans. Not regular Germans, special Germans. And then they send that would be 670,000 pounds, euros. It's a wrench, but it is a special German wrench. Only that wrench for that bolt. You spend more money on the tools than you would an actual car. So he gets a 3. Would I want to have a beer with him? No. Should he run for office? No. That's it. That's Elliot Rodgers. All right. Hey, you kids keep getting divorced. You keep failing to raise your kids. You putting your careers ahead of your kids, and you don't. Fathers, whatever you do, don't tell your kids about women. Don't train them in, and do not tell them anything masculine. Tell them what is feminist approved, and tell them to be good little boys, and the girls will like them for them, and girls don't like muscles or big ripped men. You tell those boys that, because that's going to make sure that this doesn't happen ever again. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.